Oh, I went off the air. My internet signal is not very good today, so I do apologise to Carol Gawley that I was in the middle of reading for. Anybody that's watching this now, could you please write up on the screen if you know how to boost an internet signal? Because this has happened before and it's quite frustrating when I'm broadcasting live for the internet connection to fail and the signal to be dropped. So if anybody knows how to boost an internet signal to keep it strong, can you write up in the comments any clues as to how I can do that so that I have a better internet signal? Now, I don't know whether Carol is still there because I lost the signal. However, I did pick a card, a crystal card, for Carol to finish her reading, and the card is Larimar. This is very plentiful in the Caribbean. It's a lovely, soothing energy. In fact, the blue that I wear every day here is Larimar on my wrist there, that lovely light blue, very much to do with the ocean, soothing and calming the emotions, because of course water connects to the emotions. So if you work with Larimar, it does calm your energy, and I'm especially emotionally sensitive, so for me it really helps. A lot of the information that I receive comes through my feelings, their sentiments. So, right. Hi Jim, hi Kay. Yes, I'm back. My internet signal failed. I'm so sorry about that. If anybody knows how to strengthen an internet signal, I've got a very old-fashioned box. It might be that, whatever they're called. I'm not very savvy on that kind of thing. If anyone's got any ideas how I can increase my signal, do write on the comments. Hello Chantal, hello Marianne, hi Tara, hi Alana Williams. Right, Louise Love, who says, hi Jacqueline, would love a reading. Do feel drawn to come to Louise. Okay, so before I even pick any cards, I have a sense, Louise, of your energy being very fine, very high vibration, and very sensitive. So I am feeling with that you can feel overwhelmed by heavier energies around you. Also, I think it's hard for you to close down and put a boundary there against energies that you don't want to feel. So I've just picked a card for you, Louise. Right, no surprise then that I have been drawn to Archangel Michael card, who, as I'm sure everybody knows, is the angel on Ray 1, which is strength, it's leadership, it's courage, it's power used in the right way, in the best way, and strengthening up your energy field. Perhaps you already work with Archangel Michael. You know, sometimes we need to go that one step further and do more than call him in. We actually need to investigate why we feel the destructive thoughts and energies of other people. I'm getting a feeling that other people appeal to you, because I heard the word appeal in my ear for help and assistance, but then they burden you, they drag you down and they bring you down. There has to be some form of self-preservation for your own health, all right? Where you say, well, actually, no, I'm sorry, I can't, or I can't right now, or I'm not happy with that. No, thank you. And I do feel that the violet ray needs to come in as well for you. Archangel Zadkiel, have there been tears with you? I'm really getting a feeling that you're overwhelmed with the enormity of problems or the situation that you're in at the moment. So I'm also being told by my guide here, or actually, I say my guide, but I had Saint Germain just come in here, who clearly is not my guide. That is a universal guide who helps everybody. Is an ascended master, Saint Germain of the violet flame of transmutation. Call him in, please, to transmute the energy around you. He works, of course, with the angels. All of the ascended beings work together. Call him in and ask him to transmute difficulties, because what I'm picking up is some of the difficulties around you that you're struggling with are from past lives, okay? So you are in a karmic situation. You may already know this. And because of that, I'm going to do a past life reading for you to look more closely into the elements there, to give you some insights and also some areas to ask for karmic dispensation from the angels of karma and the ascended masters that work with releasing karma, which includes Saint Germain. Absolutely. All ascended masters can help you. If an ascended master works in a specific field, remember, they can also connect to the higher beings above them. There are many different layers of ascension. So we have global ascended masters, we have universal ascended masters. None of them act alone. So don't worry about being 100% specific about calling in which ascended master, because they connect to those that they will call in help. And those streams of energy, they then touch you with. As long as you relax and open yourself and are peaceful and calm and make yourself able to receive, put that time aside. But going on to your past life again. Let's see now. Right, so before I even pick a card, I'm being told you're on karmic clear out in this lifetime, and there's been a lot of karmic situations which you've had to work your way through. Okay, so the first card I have is Father. So naturally that's going to relate to the male energy in your life, in your experience of the male energy. I feel around you in relationships has been fraught. That's what happens when there's karma with the male energy. So there's a significant person, male, in your energy at the moment that might have given you lots of trials and tribulations. There are very strong karmic cords between the two of you, and I would very much like you to work on cutting the cords karmically. This person has been brought into your life to test you, and that's hard, yes, but on the other hand, our tests can propel us forward. The whole plan, the whole idea is that you use this difficult circumstances that you're in at the moment and have been in as well to move forward, clear the karma. I think also past life-wise with this particular man's energy that I'm picking up, there's an Egypt link feature in there. And I'm picking the scribe or writer card as I'm asking more information about the past life connection. And actually, what I picked up on here, Louise, they're giving me very positive karma for you this time. So we spoke about negative karma, if you want to call it that, but it's only when we haven't got things right last time round, and we always get another go. So all negatives eventually become positives anyhow. But things that you have got right that are positive karma from past lives are the writer and the scribe. And if you're not already doing that, there is an ability within you to write, and write beautifully and upliftingly on a spiritual level. I don't know if it's poems, spiritual words of some kind. There's a gift. Okay, so positive karma as well. Remember, we always incarnate with positives to balance some of the others. And I know it's been hard going for you, but I also am seeing the sun clairvoyantly just up there in my mind, which is, of course, highly positive. And that means the outcome eventually will be good. So I'm going to give you a crystal card. Let's see now. This is for you to work with at the moment, Louise. And I get the feeling as well that people who are around you seem like strangers, or somebody does, even though they haven't been a stranger before. They've been very close, but now it's almost like they are a stranger. And the card is Topaz. Forgiveness heals. This is the crystal they're recommending that you work with at the moment, releasing old anger and injustices. No point in holding on to them, just let them go. And I know it's difficult when we may not have healed fully from those, but there is a really strong angelic feeling as I pick this card and I talk about it. And I know that these angels that have come in here to give this message are working on the topaz energy, and they are helping people to forgive and release old stuff that's from past lives on your journey. Okay, so call in the angels of forgiveness and the angels that specifically work with the topaz. Every crystal has angels especially assigned to it that work on that frequency, because our world is made up of frequencies of light, of course, and there are angelic beings on every stream of consciousness and light, not just a few. So I'm hearing the word for Louise, love as well, compassion, and I do feel that you have it in your heart, and forgive yourself as well. It's just the feeling that I have. And then you can move on. And I hope you're picking up a sense of peacefulness and calming, because I did, before I began this morning, asking the angels of peace so that the calming energies would touch everybody that's watching. There are thousands and thousands of angels of peace anyway, and they like to come through these broadcasts and use me as a channel to touch people with certain frequencies and vibrations for healing. So I hope that you can feel some of that energy. I'm going to leave you now, Louise, but I hope that's been of interest to you. Hi, Lynn. Right, okay. Holly Jeans. Hello, Jacqueline. I would love a reading. I'm drawn to your energy, Holly. Right, I need to go to my Archangel Gabriel deck by Doreen Virtue, in case anybody didn't know. But this is for Holly Jeans. Here. Right, express your inner truth. Let's read the card for you. Your creative work shines brightest when it reflects your genuine feelings and thoughts. Right, the first thing that I feel is that sometimes it's not possible for you to have an outlet for the spiritual inner you, and I don't feel that you're up and running doing much as a light worker, and yet I feel that you are a light worker. What I'm seeing is a stream of white light just coming into your crown chakra, they're showing me. And twice I've seen a book that I feel that you're reading, and I feel that would be something they want me to say, to mention. I have a feeling of Archangel Michael around you. I do feel that things have been a bit suppressed or a bit stymied around you, Holly, for your spiritual self. Right, Holly, Holly, Holly. I'm trying to more clearly pick up your vibration. I do feel people around you may not always want to do what you want to do. I think they are quite different. And as I said that, I picked the relationship card. My impression is that you tend to give in to others' wants and needs and to do what they want rather than put yourself forward. Now, clairvoyantly, they're showing me something which would tie into that, because they're showing me a beautiful sapling, like green, trying to grow, but it's kind of struggling to grow up into the light more because of the conditions around it not being conducive. I feel I felt briefly then, just go across my mind, Holly, that your intellect's very strong, that you're an intelligent person, because I saw a lot of yellow as I thought about you. Right, okay. I feel that there's a lady around you. This is a lady in the spirit world, because I'm having the impression that she wants to step forward. Could this be Mother? I don't do a lot of evidential mediumship because I work on the higher vibrations with the angels and give messages from them. So this is a very different frequency of energy. She just wants to be mentioned. She's showing me a newspaper folded over. I don't know whether you've got one of those at home or have one around you or have been looking at it. Just wants you to know that she's there, and a feeling of animals, domestic animals, around you as well. Okay, well, basically, for me to go with that message more, I'd have to spend time like I would during a reading if I was doing a one-on-one for an hour, go into the energy to get more information. I don't want to do that on Angel Hour. I can do that, but it takes me time. But just know that she's there with you, sending loving energy to you, this lady from the spirit world. And I'm sure that you would have a feeling of who this would be. And I didn't feel she was particularly tall, and I felt that her hair was short, curly hair. So I hope that makes sense. And going to pick a card for you. Well, I have already picked a card for you from my crystal deck, which is Yellow Jasper, Control Issues. And I do feel that this is to do with the environment around you, and that it being quite structured. So you will know what that means, I'm sure. And you could ask the angels to do some work with you so that you don't feel so Stuck, if you like, is the word that I want to say, or committed into what you need to do. There are always ways to loosen that up to get a bit more me time. I hope that makes sense to you, Holly. And this might sound strange, but they have just shown me a red poppy in my mind's eye, which I will give to you before I leave you. Okay, Holly. And I'm moving on now. Thank you for commenting, Claire Sherman Brethel. I am calm to listen to. That's my intention. Thank you to send out the healing energy through these broadcasts. Hi, Dico. Lovely to see you. Your energy there. Right, so I'm being drawn next to Solveig Ola. I'm going to pronounce this wrong, aren't I? Ola Usen. And I know that you're coming to my workshop in Gothenburg in Sweden on the 4th of August. I'm looking forward to meeting you there. And I'm going to pick a card for you. Where am I going? I'm drifting my hands over my decks to see where I'm guided, and I need to go to Solveig with an Archangel Gabriel card. I like your energy. It feels bouncy and it feels positive, feels bright. I feel that you would have a sense of humour. So let's see what the angels want to say for Solveig. Right, one thing I can say to you, because it's just popped in my mind, slow down when you want to receive messages from the angels. They come from obviously a high vibration that's full of peace and love and joy and calm. So when you slow your vibration down and get calm and peaceful, much easier for them to connect to you and get their guidance and their healing energy and everything else angelic through to you. So calm. Right. Recognition. This is from the angelic realms, and quite clearly they are asking me to say to you that they recognize your achievements and what you're attempting to do and are doing, have been doing with your spiritual work. They're showing me here some kind of something out on a table, like a little crystal grid or candles in a crystal grid, something like this, which I feel you have in your home somewhere that's significant to your spiritual and angelic work. And what they're asking me to say is you can open an angelic portal in your home. All you need to do is set your intention and ask for whichever angels you would like to anchor the energy in your home, and hold your crystals. Ask the angels to anchor their energy in your cleansed crystals. Lay them out in their formation. You only need a few, can even be minimum 3 and then as maximum as you like. And lay them out. And this, when you ask the angels to do this, can create an angelic portal. They will stabilize the energy frequency, holding that in the crystals in your home. And this creates a higher vibration area and also means that they can connect to you much more successfully when the energy is high. Always worth doing. Right. Is there something else I want to say to you? There's lots of oranges and pinks in your energy field as I look at you remotely. I like the optimism of the orange, and the pink, of course, is love. And I do feel that your heart chakra is very expanded, and the angels and the spiritual work sincerely means a lot to you. And I do think this summer there's going to be a lot of progression with your spiritual work. And I think you see signs all over the place, whether that's white feathers or whatever it is. I'm sure you understand what I mean. And let's see, one more thing. Oh, unicorns. Yes, unicorns. Unicorn energy clearly is connected to you as well. And do call the unicorns forward. Their energy is very zingy, very, very clear, very cleansing, very high vibration. If you feel stuck in any area or you feel you want to clear your home, unicorn power, they work in teams, and the light, oh goodness me, that they send out is phenomenal. And they're absolutely majestic. They're the most wonderful beings of light, and the power and the purity is just incredible. So do work with them, and they are asking me as I talk about them. I've got one here also to talk about your intention, setting a crystal grid to anchor unicorn energy in your home. Right? Unicorn, Pegasus, selenite is always very good. Clear quartz crystal, amethyst, pink, white, rose quartz, amethyst, and selenite would be perfect. And ask the unicorns to come in and anchor that light in your crystals, and they will open a portal of light to unicorn energy. And that is amazing. Truly, truly amazing. So that's some ideas for you. And they're showing me for Solvig like an Aladdin's lamp, like a genie lamp that you're rubbing. This is symbolic, and this is about your wishes. And I feel that you talk to the higher beings, the angels, and that you have wishes. What they're saying is they are hearing you, and they want you to follow the guidance and steps, and they will show you how to create the circumstances for your wishes to come true. Just follow the guidance, and don't question whether you've got it right. I have a really funny story I'll just tell you of a friend of mine who did a reading, and I'm talking 30 years ago, but he did a reading for a man, and he said, I kept seeing this pink elephant, this pink baby elephant, and I really, really didn't want to say that to my client. He said, but in the end I did, and actually the client had seen a pink baby circus elephant just the week before. So however strange or bizarre things might sound, give it a chance, go with it, and follow your intuition. Okay. Well, thank you. I'm going to finish with Solveig there. Thank you, Christina Tomey, for your message. And I'm glad you enjoyed listening today. And I'm glad that it made your day much calmer, Christina Tomey. It's funny, actually, the angel said to me before I began this angel hour today that it would be really significant, the energies and what I passed on to somebody in particular, and I feel perhaps that would be you. So thank you for watching. And hello from Ireland, Christine Nocta, lovely to see you there. And Christine Nocta, if you're in Ireland, if you're anywhere near Dublin, or even if you're not, Christine Nocta and her friend all our heart run Angels Love in Dublin, which is a lovely spiritual centre. Do look them up if you're in Dublin or you want to connect anyway. They do wonderful mediumship. They are both excellent. I do recommend them, especially angels and evidential mediumship as well. They are both international mediums and wonderful. Lovely to see you there. Cheryl, Easterbrook, Salter, I do want to pick a card for you. I'm getting carried away today, aren't I? Right, okay, so I have Paul the Venetian, Ascended Mastercard. Paul the Venetian is about creating beauty, about creating harmony. He works with those of us that like to be artistic. He's very graceful. I always feel a lot of pink energy with him. Paul the Venetian would be a wonderful Ascended Master for you, Cheryl, to work with. Will help you in your creative endeavors, help you to get things moving, give you lots of ideas, and also bring the most beautiful energy into your home, your belongings, and everything that you do. It encourages you, to communicate your essence with divine beauty. So Paul the Venetian, obvious connection to Venus, the planet of grace, beauty, harmony, and of course love, which would explain why I see lots of pink around him with Paul the Venetian. So I'm going to go now, but if anybody wants to share this video in groups or on the timeline, I will tomorrow look through the list of people that have shared and choose one person for a free full reading with me or a crystal healing. So if you want to share it in groups or wherever, tomorrow I will post up who the winner is. Thank you for watching. And of course, if you're in Sweden and you'd like to come to my Dragons, Unicorns and Angels workshop on the 4th of August, do get in touch. And if you'd like to come to my workshops in New York in October, I think it's the 13th and the 14th, I can give you more information about those if you get in touch with me too. So thank you for watching, and I will be back on the Monday night, 7 o'clock GMT, and then Wednesday morning again, 11 a.m. GMT. Thank you for watching, and angel blessings. Bye-bye.